Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. This is the Golden Opportunities and Pro Wrestling Logic. This is the Pro Wrestling Logic site, of course, and we go through wrestling-related material. This is the February 25th edition of Superstars of Wrestling Review Series. We got a couple hundred of these now. Almost 250 on this particular side of things. This is the, as mentioned, February 25th edition. Davey Boy Smith wins the Battle Royal in 13:51, last eliminating Eli Blue, despite interference from Shawn Michaels, who returned to ringside late in the match after being eliminated and attacking Smith. Of course, this is a follow-up to the Royal Rumble that Michaels had won a little bit before. Also, new people included the new Head Shrinkers, the Blue Twins, Bob Holly, Men on a Mission, Henry Godwin, the Heavenly Bodies, Jerry Lawler, Adam Bomb, King Kong Bundy, Mantar, Duke, Josie, Aldo Montoya, Quang, and the 1-2-3 Kid, and I'm not going to really go through the Battle Royal a whole bunch, mainly because Battle Royals are inconsequential and they don't really tell stories. The main story here was to get people to acknowledge the idea of, things kind of going forward. Michaels immediately, though, eliminates Duke, Josie, Aldo Montoya eliminated by Jimmy Del Rey. I mean, ultimately, there is a super kick by Shawn Michaels in there. Basically, Jerry the King Lawler is down there, and he is hopping around on one foot. He is pretty well, pretty. The benefit of trying to cheat. He got knocked over the top rope, but did not really get too far with it. Anyway, then we go to a Jeff Jarrett match. Jeff Jarrett is, of course, your Intercontinental Champion at this time, having beaten Razor Ramon at the Royal Rumble, defeating Ben Jordan. Very basic punch kick type match here by Jarrett. Jarrett, of course, locks on the figure four, getting the advantage. Also, he has the roadie with him along the way. And I mean, Jeff Jarrett at the time, still seen as a major guy, of course, because of his run with the Intercontinental Championship more than anything. And I mean, ultimately, Jarrett would go back to face Razor Ramon, I believe, again at WrestleMania 11. And I mean, this is the Battle Royal in the program, which had been basically hyped for Davey Boy Smith to get his win back almost, and since he'd done the job for Shawn Michaels, putting Michaels in the main event at WrestleMania, which I think is still the best part of the Rumble in itself. Is a pretty good run. Needless to say, Shawn Michaels is not happy about the win, but anyway, we kind of go back around, and the nature of things, pretty simply put there. We then, Stephanie Ryan hyping the WrestleMania deal here. Also, the first of the, or maybe second of the Fan Fest, basically Diesel out. They're hyping Diesel as having won the championship back in November. Pretty big deal there for him. Basic maneuvers along the way, and ultimately getting everything going according to the most simple of plans, and ultimately getting there as well. One of the biggest guys in Pool is the one who denotes the Jeff Jarrett match, and Jarrett basically does the anti-great thing, does the the Fargo strut, which Ric Flair then later popularized on a more national stage outside of the Memphis area, and like I said, Jarrett managing punch, kick, basic maneuvers, shin breaker, and ultimately a figure four and a Bit of a victory there. Jarrett, of course, your Intercontinental Champion and willing to take any extra attention he can get. Then we go to, after this match, we go to another in series of matches. Of course, getting ready for WrestleMania 11, which a lot of people think is one of the weaker WrestleManias of all time. I guess the LT thing might make people think that, but I always liked the Shawn Michaels match there, and Shawn Michaels and Diesel match. I think that's the best Kevin Nash match I ever saw, so I am partial to that particular foray into things. Anyway, Diesel is shown signing autographs and refusing to take money for the autographs in a public service announcement. And I will say this, every national wrestler that I have ever seen in a arena setting has never asked for money for an autograph. Obviously, the the convention tour and that a little bit different because it's a little more up close. But anyway, Man Mountain Rock and Bob Cook here. Man Mountain Rock getting a couple of back elbows and ultimately, hard dropping of the elbow and getting everything going according to plan there. And he gets the pump handle slam and Man Mountain Rock, a character that doesn't really hang out too long in the WWF at the time, although I think he got nailed for basically voyeuristic type stuff at the time, and ultimately didn't get where he needed to get there. Anyway, Paul Bearer is here, and they're doing a Nick Turturro for NYPD Blue. Bearer doing some cross-dressing, getting us ready for WrestleMania celebrity thing. The celebrity thing really has never been my thing. I get why they do it, but at the same time, it's not really necessary. Owen Hart up next in your enhancement match role here. Owen Hart taking on none other than, let me just take a double look here. Owen Hart managing to go over Gary Scott, drop toe holds, arm bars, arm locks, belly-to-belly suplex on the sharpshooter, and Owen getting a quick victory there. And that will move us along. We'll be right back right after this.